You guys ready?
You know, the song, it started as an assignment, and just as a working songwriter, I was grateful to have her work.
With long haulers coming down the right lane, with the road runners missing you, baby.
I started writing the song literally on the highway, which is where I was most of that year. I was sitting shotgun, rolling down the road, and just looking around at these trucks, and had just woken up at a truck stop. And I wanted to write a song through the eyes of a long-haul truck driver.
Red, white, and blue, just rolling down the blacktop. Bulldogs barking till they can't do. Backs of red on the road, just two hands holding on steady. Born ready.
It was important to me that it was a we, because I was just thinking about how, you know, I'm out here on the road with my band, and I know how hard it is to be on the road. Even when you're doing something you love, and people are clapping for you, and you got your buddies around you, and I was just thinking about these truck drivers, and how you look in and they're all by themselves in these trucks. And I imagine no one's clapping, and I don't really feel like they're recognized and appreciated to the extent they should be.
Boy, step right up. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
My name's Steve Moakler. I'm a country singer and songwriter based in Nashville, Tennessee. And I've been making records and touring for the last 11 years.
Just in case you get in a bind, you gotta always have a sleeping bag.
Well, but I'm sure that includes both this and real.
No one tells you when you start singing songs that you're really getting into the cotton swinging business. Going through this whole process.
My career's kind of been very slow but very steady. And this record, Born Ready, that's coming out, is my 5th album. And you know, we're on the road a lot, you know, 80 to 100 days a year, and when I'm out on the road, I'm writing songs on Music Row, sometimes for myself, sometimes for other artists. You know, when you're out here, it's really important to me for some type of family atmosphere to take place. And thanks for everybody in the circle, and for bringing us all the way out here, and for all these folks who brought out to the show tonight. And I think it's natural when you spend so much time with people. You know, you're sleeping 10 feet away from each other. You're waking up, you know, and seeing each other first thing in the morning before you've had your coffee, and you really get to know each other. And there's such a bond that happens out here. And this group in particular is really special. I got 2 really old friends of mine, the guitar player and bass player, Brian and Jeb. I've known them for over 10 years, and it's been a really fun moment for us and for our friendships. You know, no pun intended, but their roads have gone away and come back together for this tour. And then there's some new friends, Chris, the drummer, and John, and Corey, the opener. Those guys are awesome. And as soon as you come out on the road together, now they already feel like old friends. It didn't take long. And this is the first time I've ever been able to have my wife out here on a traditional club tour. She'll pop in and out for a weekend, but this is her first time out here, and it's been really fun having her here. It takes a load off, just having the person you love right next to you through the highs and the lows. It's been a huge blessing having her here, and I think it's been great for our relationship, for her to understand what road life is like, because you can imagine it, but until you're out here for an extended period of time, you really don't know what it is.
We've got about 3 weeks left, so
got a lot more behind us than ahead of us, but it's been a blast.
The road is always an adventure, and you know we'd have nights where we had a night where you know the speakers were blowing out, you know, in the middle of the show. We had we had a mechanical bull. It was a country music disaster. We had a couple of those, and you know, I got this band. It just isn't like some kind of political statement or anything. This is a true wound from the road last weekend, and got into a pretty scary accident. What's up, team? Checking in from the road. Thank you guys for all the love and the well wishes following our really scary accident today. It means a lot. We're so thankful to be alive. This song was one of the first songs that came together for the album, which became Born Ready. And I was so thankful for this because I feel like, you know, as a songwriter and artist, you're always looking for that next wave of inspiration and then a theme, you know, and it has to be real. And you know, as soon as I started writing the song, like I said, it started as an assignment, but it quickly realized that this was a whole well of inspiration and a big part of my life and who I am that I've never really written about. And I don't know if I would have looked over there if Mac hadn't, you know, asked me to write this song. So I wanted it to be a we. I wanted it to be something that would bring them together and something that would feel unifying. And as I got into it, I felt a part of that we. I really did. Although I'm not a truck driver, you know, I did feel that I was in a way telling my story too, which is one that involves sacrifice. Sacrificing being around people you love, being around a place that you love in your home, and being on a mission, you know, and having a job to do, and doing whatever it takes to get that job done. And all the weariness and all the heartache, but also the climactic scenes that come from the adventure in the road. So it turned out to be something really special and something I never would have thought would come from writing a song about a truck.
Maybe lean a little harder on the throttle on the way. Red, white, and blue just rolling down the blacktop. Bulldogs barking till they can't do. Backs on brake on the road, just two lanes holding on steady.
What do you guys say we get the hell out of here?
Sounds good.
It's good. Something like that. It's a good night. Hands in.
Checking stuff.
Hands in.
Nice work, team.
57 on 3. 57 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
57! Man, it can get lonely out here, man. You know, and that ache of missing somebody and the ache of missing your home. And like I said, I think it's cool. Look at all these trucks here. I mean, I think it's something that a ton of people go through. And the same way that, you know, musicians in Nashville, we have a certain camaraderie and a bond given our lifestyle. I imagine it's the same amongst all these guys and girls out here. So it's really cool. I mean, just a few truckers I've gotten to speak with that have heard the song, and for them to say, you know, just get a little emotional about it and say, man, that's my life, man, and that's a deeply fulfilling thing. And again, it kind of brings our two communities together, I think, as musicians and truckers.
With the long haulers coming down the right lane with the road runners, missing you, baby. With the day breakers, with the night trains, and we ain't scared, no, of doing it the hard way. 'Cause always red, white, and blue, just rolling down the blacktop. Bulldogs barking till I can't do. Backs off, raced on the road, just two hands holding on steady. Born ready. With a backbone, the highway anthem, that American road song, it goes on like red, white, and blue, just rolling down the blacktop. Bulldogs barking till I can't do. Backs off, raced on the road, just two hands holding on steady. Born ready. Born ready. Yeah. Ooh. Born ready. Ooh. Sitting up high with a low on, maybe lean a little harder on the throttle on the way home.